So for this project, I started with a 9-inch in diameter mold that I had picked up on Amazon. I cleaned it with some painter's tape, and then I took a mold release spray called Appel and sprayed the inside of the mold. I was sent some resin by NICPRO. It's an epoxy resin, 2-part resin, 1-to-1 ratio, and it came with an amazing instruction booklet with detailed instructions, pipettes, a bunch of measuring cups, stir stick, and a whole bunch of different mica powders, all different colors. And in this project, I actually used the black mica powder. And it comes with aprons, it comes with gloves, and this epoxy resin is actually VOC and BPA free, which is wonderful. I pre-mixed the resin off camera, and like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio resin that you mix slowly in a cup for 4 minutes, scraping the sides, scraping the bottom. In addition to the NICPRO resin, I also used the NICPRO black mica powder and the Recollections chunky glitter. So I mixed it all together and poured it into the mold. This resin does have a 30 to 45 minute work time, approximately 8-hour demold, and 24-hour cure. I think I put a little more glitter on the top, and I did use my heat gun to get rid of some of the bubbles. You have to be very careful when using heat on a mold because it can damage the mold and cause your mold to stick to the resin. Then I let it cure overnight. The next day, the NICPRO resin had set up beautifully. Next, I found a ghost on the computer under free clip art. I printed them out, and I printed them in the size I wanted, but then what I did was I went ahead and just cut a little bit off the edges of it so that I would be able to draw around it and not make it larger. I used my white metallic Sharpie marker and just traced around the ghost. For the glass that I used on the ghost, I used Celestial Glass in Artist Loft Iridescent Medium that I had mixed together in a bowl and then spread out on non-stick paper to dry overnight. It's like a paint, so you have to be sure you spread it out as much as you can so that they do not stick together. And then the next day when they're dry, kind of crumble them apart. Painted with this turns out so pretty. I took Elmer's glue, clear Elmer's glue, and put it in the perimeters of the lines, and then just started putting the glass down flat, fitting it together like puzzle pieces. And then when I was done with this, I felt like the glass just wasn't dark enough. I was afraid that when I poured the resin over it, it would make it look darker because of the black underneath it. So I went ahead and I took some more of the Artist Loft Iridescent Medium and just painted it on top of it. Done with that, I cut out some eyes and a mouth with some black vinyl from some Cricut material, but I mean, you could use anything. Next, I mixed up another ounce of the NICPRO resin and I went ahead and drizzled it over the entire project. Then I took my little pumpkin and put it in place, and then I took the tube confetti and kind of sprinkled it all over the ghost. You do not want to pour the resin over the tube confetti because then you wouldn't get the effects of the iridescence from the tube confetti. It needs to sit at temperatures between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit on a flat level surface overnight. It's in your best interest to cover your project with a dust cover. Next day I demolded it, and I think he turned out so cute. Hey everyone, here's my Halloween ghost. I love the chunky glitter on that. You can get this in all different colors, but this is so pretty and sparkly. And then on the ghost, besides the paint that I put on it, I also put that tube confetti, and I'm gonna bring it in so that you can see the tube confetti. It's kind of a white iridescent, and it comes in a package like this, and I got it from the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree has this up there all the time, and they come in different colors. There might even be a third one, and it's a package of 3 different colors. And with Christmas coming up, maybe we could think of something else to do with the other ones. you know, the silver and gold or the red and green or blue, whatever. But anyway, I think that's pretty cool. And then the pumpkin was made in this mold here, which I think I got on Amazon. Everything that I use in the video, I will link under the description. And you can see, I'll leave links to all of them, and you can see the pricing and all that. So these pumpkins, you can see it's a fairly deep mold, and you can pour it as thin or as thick as you want it. So like for this project here, you didn't need it real thick. So I used one of the thinner pumpkins on that. And then this mold here was done in this, which I don't know if a lot of you have purchased this, because we used it. I used it for like 7 different projects already. And I mean, I could think of a ton more things to do on it. And it looks so cool sitting in this holder, which I also got on Amazon. I got a lot of stuff on Amazon. I've been finding a lot of different stuff on Temu also. So if I don't think any of this stuff I got on Temu. It's possible I got this mold on Temu, but I'll look it up, and like I said, I'll link everything in the description. So this could also fit in one of the clear Dollar Tree holders also, if you don't want to invest in one of these, but this just makes it look really nice. So the other thing about this is I used 8 ounces of resin, and you really don't need 8 ounces of resin. You could make that considerably thinner. I'm not sure about 4, but maybe 5 ounces of resin you could get away with. The only reason you would want to use 8 ounces of resin is if you're going to hang it and you want to put some eye hooks up at the top. So this being so fat, it does not sit all the way down. It won't go all the way down because it's so fat. So, that's the problem with that. But if you do want to hang it, you would want to use probably the full 8 ounces. I'm trying to think what else I could tell you. I think that was about it. I went to garage sales this weekend, and there was probably 7 garage sales, and the only thing I got were these, which I think are really cool, but were these 3 ornaments, 3 matching ornaments. And it looks like someone had started painting that black. I got them for $1/4 a piece. But one of them had the original price on it still, and it was $5.99. I don't know where they got it from. Celebrate it. But anyway, I thought I could do something cool maybe with resin in it, some colored resin. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. And so that was cool. So that's the only thing I found at garage sales this weekend. Just nothing... not a lot of garage sales, still kind of hot, it's about 90. So in another month or so, once it starts cooling down, I'm hoping we'll have some more garage sales. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the channel and would like to subscribe, you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. The Facebook page is going. It's a great place to go to ask a lot of questions. It's growing real fast now. A lot of people, I guess this happens with all Facebook pages. There's a group of a couple hundred people who participate all the time, and the other couple thousand are just watching, I guess. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's a great place to ask questions. There's a lot of knowledgeable people. There's a lot of people on it that are more knowledgeable about resin art than I am. And then, of course, there's newbies also. So it's really cool. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.